Okay, let me try that again. Basically, I am going to do a video about how testosterone has affected my singing voice. When I started testosterone, I was a tenor, which is the higher part for males. Within 3 months, I was a baritone, which is kind of like the middle part. And then fast forward to September, which would be my 7 months, I believe. I was a bass, and now I am the lowest bass you can have, which basically means I have a very hard time hitting my higher range, and that's because my singing voice is so low. For a bass, you're supposed to sing from E2 to E4, and that's supposed to be your range. For those who don't know what that means, if you look at the bass clef, which is the one that has the backwards C in the beginning of it, it's below the 5 lines originally. And then that's the low one, that's E2. And then for the higher part, that's above the bass clef. So I can only comfortably reach up to the 3rd line of the bass clef. For me to get the higher notes, I have to warm up for at least 15 minutes. And this is difficult too, because the repertoire that I'm singing chorale right now is mostly in the higher range for basses. And it makes it difficult because I need to be able to hit those notes, but without straining my voice. And I've noticed that when I have been trying to practice, I would be straining my voice, and I could feel my vocal cords basically being damaged. When I first started to have a voice change while singing, I was practicing my songs for probably 3 hours a day. So not only was I tiring out my vocal cords, I was also feeling my vocal cords change due to the testosterone, making the voice drop. So I am lucky that I haven't had permanent damage, because people who do tire out their voices, such as like Adele and other singers, I believe Keith Urban is one, it's a possibility that I would have to have surgery to fix it. So during the summer, I didn't sing much. 1, because I had mono, and 2, I also didn't have any songs to sing. I didn't know what kind of repertoire we'd be doing in college. So basically, the testosterone can be good for singing, but at the same time also bad. It helped me because I have a very strong resonant lower range when I'm singing, which is good if you're singing pieces that are required for basses to have a low range. However, it's hard because a lot of chorale pieces, the bass part is closer to the higher range, so I either can't reach them or they do not have good quality at all. But once I found out how well I could sing in my lower range, it helped me feel confident with my speaking voice, because I used to speak higher towards my professor than what my actual voice is. So I'm reminding myself how my voice actually sounds when I'm not around my professor. So that's basically all I can really say about the effects of testosterone in singing from what I've personally experienced. So if you want me to find more information or do another video that deals with stuff that I've already dealt with, leave it in the comments or message me. I'm open to answer